right, fool? Shit. Let it be known then. Circle tight, fool.
I was learning about some new stuff about like DMT, and I guess that this is new. Like this is not new, but this is college that's been like studying in
like Imperial
Imperial
something.
College,
Yeah, Imperial College or
and
Imperial
they've been
Hill.
like studying on test subjects DMT. You know, but I guess you know like the DMT is mostly known for being like a 15-minute or 10-minute kind of trip.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is that they're putting like blood drip, so that it drips like it is able to keep them high for an hour. You know what I mean? And so now they're trying to like study this trip.
Oh, okay. But so you said in the beginning though, like 10 to 15 minutes, but and that's from smoking it.
Yeah, that's from smoking.
Right.
Right.
So you're gonna get high for about 10 to 15 minutes, and hey, Jerm, it's like a single hit, right?
I think they say to take 3, but
oh man, how do you even get to 3 if you do that?
Right.
How do you get to 3 if like you're supposed to be gone?
Yeah.
Most sessions they'll take one big ass hit and they'll hold it in and then exhale it slowly. And while you're exhaling is when you'll start tripping.
Right, absolutely. That's when it takes effect. You know what? Speaking about that,
I'm ready.
Right? Give me 2, please. No, hey, you ever smoked a wet one?
No.
Hey, the wet one. That's how that is, bro. Right. Bro, I was sitting on the couch, dog. I was sitting on the couch, right? Got it out the foil and shit. You gotta light it with like another cigarette or something, right?
Right.
And
what do you mean you gotta light? It wasn't dipped. A cigarette dipped.
But you can't light it with the lighter. You gotta light it with another cigarette.
Oh shit!
Or with something you can't. Yeah, because if you light it with the lighter, it's gonna go.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got to light it like. And I'll let y'all know. No. I'm just so the homie was hitting it. I'm sitting in the couch. The homie lit it. And then he gave it to me, dog, and I was just like. And as soon as I let go, dog, I felt like the couch just shot up the wall, bro. It was just like, bam. And like, I felt like I was faded off of that shit. But it was just crazy because that whole like launching me back while I was still on the couch and like, you know, like when the G-force or the torque or whatever the fuck, like, so it was crazy as fuck off of that. But the DMT shit, that if you go for an hour, you said an hour. Well, it'll cost you $60. No, I'm just. The Imperial fucking College, they started a new way of doing it. By what do you mean? Like, what would that be called?
I think they're dripping the blood drip, so they just drip it into your blood system.
Yeah, huh? Like
IV. You know?
Oh, like an IV.
Right.
Damn. So.
And that's allows you to be tripping for an hour, you know. So they're trying to. The new study is saying that they're trying to map it out. So now I guess, like, there's almost all the people. I think they said all of them, all the people that have been doing it have been able to see like the same entities in there, and they kind of see the same type of scenario or view or area, you know. So now they're trying to like study it where they could like map it out, and they're going and walking around and trying to find these.
I mean, like. Okay, we both smoked it at 2 different times, or both dripped it 2 different times. Well, whatever the case was. Maybe, like, what are these entities? Like, what? How do you say it? Whatever you're seeing, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing it. Or we spoke a story about the same vision, right?
Right.
But when you say entity, that's like, there was the same God there, or the same, like, bird, or like. Yeah. So it's like.
Maybe they're, I don't know, I just thought about this right now. Maybe, like, you know, so we're putting obviously a different lens on our body, on our eyesight.
Oh, like this one? Like hello?
Yeah. What are the lens that we're putting is allowing us to see, like, the inside of our brain, and it just, all our brains are kind of similar in a way, and it looks like an entity or whatever, but it's really just these little, like, so, you know, say we put a magnifying glass in between me and you. I will be able to see all the germs and and viruses that are floating around in between us that
The
we can't see.
bacteria, the fucking
bacteria. Yeah,
I'm all bacteria.
we can't
shit.
see it with our perspective, our view, but if we put
But
a
that's like
certain
on a
lens-
zoomed in, like a zoomed in level too, though.
Right.
Yeah.
So what if it's out zoomed or we're seeing the inside of ourselves? Where
What does DMT stand for?
dimethyltryptamine.
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 But like, that's beyond.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what made somebody think of making that. Hey,
You know how it's made?
how
So it's like two different plants that you mix together in it. And
is it an old ancient secret?
Yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, that's what they say too. They're like, I guess they asked like older cultures, and they're like, where did you guys get this from? And they're like, oh, the gods told us
Gotcha.
about it, because it's like how rare is it to get out of all the fucking plants and fruits in this whole world, you decided to get these two, mix them together and drink it or smoke it,
And it only the effect only happens when you mix these two together.
Exactly.
That's even more rare. You know what I mean?
I think because we have it in our body too, and a piece is in our body, and one of
We connect to it.
Yeah, and one of the things that allows it to work, it kind of like unblocks. So
They start calling out some brain shit and this and
Yeah.
that. I was thinking if somebody made it, and then when they start talking about like this, like, oh, it affects this part of the brain, it does that, it's supposed to open up that or whatever the heck. I'm like, bro, you say you don't know shit about the brain, and we only use 10% of it, but how do you know that about the brain?
Right.
But I guess they didn't make it, so it's two plants.
You gotta listen to some guy named Andrew Huberman.
That's
Like-
not the fool that was right there, right? On
No.
Okay.
He talks a lot about the brain, and like talks about different sleep techniques. And it's dope, bro. Like you learn a lot of shit. I learned a lot of shit. With
Oh,
him.
I think I know his. Is he kind of a bigger
Stocky
guy?
dude,
Yeah. I
He
know
used to
him.
be like a pro skater back in the day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So now he's like a health fitness fucking.
Scientist, bro. He's
Yeah.
a doctor. He's a doctor. Right?
Oh shit,
Yeah. Neuroscientist doctor.
bro! I'm actually a certified life coach.
Certified life coach.
Yup.
Oh, that's tight.
That's crazy.
I need
Just-
some life coach advice, bro.
Hey, so I'm certified, but let me tell y'all. What's it say? Filthy Punk join. Hey, what up? What up? 2 Cents podcast. Last week was fucking Thanksgiving. We right here. New week. We're December 1st, right?
Mm-hmm.
December 1st.
First of the month.
The whole little thing going on right now is like this whole little meme of there's only 31 days left. What are you gonna do? Or
You notice that the calendar resets?
what, this year or what? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
January 1st is the first Sunday,
Oh,
So it's the last day
really?
of the world. So the world's going to end.
Hey, I fucking when I seen that pattern happen every 7 years or whatever, every 25. Oh no, it happens like a long time because leap year makes it skip it. It'll end up skipping it, and then like, because it's like 1 year this day, then that day, then that day, then it skips on this leap year, and then if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Leap year fucks everything up. One of the countries I thought, do they have leap year in there? Well, like,
I think they were talking about like taking it out, right?
yeah, something like
I don't
that.
know if everybody does it like other countries. I just
Yeah. I mean, we got leap year. What is it? February what?
29.
What if you're born on that day?
That's I was going to say my brother's dad's birthday's that, dog.
I mean,
I used to clown on him. Like my mom used to make fun of him. Said time he's 4.
technically, bro, you're about 4. Yeah. I know 4 years have gone by for me,
Right.
but it's just 1 for you or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That's funny as hell,
One
bro.
dog here.
Okay, so these two plants, they put them together, bro, and then they go, hey, if you put these two plants together
Should we
and
figure
smoke it, it's just gonna. I mean, some old ancient civilization, like trying to imagine them on that, or I mean, because I don't think anybody could just get their hands on it, right? Could
The
you? Or
plants? I think so, bro.
I mean.
We're gonna get to
Okay,
the bottom
okay.
of this right now.
Okay. I mean, so what if you can get the plant? Oh, no, not so. So you smoke it, dog, and you go for 12 to 15 or 10 to 15 minutes. And then they go, that's not good enough. Right?
Yeah.
That's not fucking good enough, homie. Look, bro, I'm becoming a crackhead.
Right.
And it's fucking, I'm spending too much money. Is it cheap? Is it like,
I don't know. I mean, I think it's like 20. Yeah, I think it's cheap. It's not that expensive. Apparently, everybody's giving it out like crazy. All these fucking.
they're just giving it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's what that drug does to you, dog. Like once you start getting so like open or woke or whatever, they're just like, I just need to give this away to somebody. I need to give this knowledge away.
oh man,
You know
that's
what I mean?
crazy.
You want to open up somebody else's mind to it. You're like this.
Right. I mean, I imagine that there's a lot of like LSD and shrooms, and once we started, we'd fuck with that shit. Like, do you fuck with a lot of psychedelics? Is DMT a psychedelic? Right.
Yeah, for sure.
For
I
sure.
like I done acid a couple times. It's cool. It's like I think the last time I did it, it was like enough. It was cool. It was like artistically, I was like, oh, this is tight. This is some trippy shit. But other than that, I was like, I don't need to like do it again. But shrooms is dope. I like shrooms. For sure.
Yeah, I think I just feel like the acid that I took back in the day. I don't know. I was so young too. Like,
right.
I didn't feel it in my body or anything like that. But I mean, I know the feeling of.
But visually, no. I mean, was it?
No,
like that, or?
No. I was talking about like.
I heard you said acid.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, the acid. Like I'm talking about, like like sometimes you get like a little tight in the body and shit. It makes kind of your muscles slightly contract or something like that. Because it's just like some acid, strychnine, fucking shit.
Ecstasy does that, no? It fucks with your back.
It fucks up my back. Like I mean, I'm saying. It would kind of fuck up the back, or you'll feel it the next day, so to speak. It's not that you're fucked up, but like the next day you're gonna be like, "Fuck!" It feels like you ran a marathon, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because your body, you were rolling, fucking, you're on motherfucking. And even if you're dropping acid, bro, like acid was way crazier to me versus the shrooms. The shrooms were more hella visual still. You know what I mean? All that shit, but like. Just more calm, so to speak.
Right.
I didn't get this like feeling in my body. Like my body felt like it got zapped when I would do fucking acid and shit. Like, that's why they call it like fried and shit like that, man. You know what I mean? So.
The one I did was like those gels. Like, it was like the little gel pyramids.
A pyramid?
Yeah, it's like a little pyramid, little jelly. They had like blue and yellow.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Smack, bro. Like everything and shit looked like cartoons. Like.
Yeah.
It was just.
No, we would just get
dope,
the papers and shit. It would be like let me get like 5 for 20 or whatever.
Right. I did that one too, and like all that shit, it looked like a concert to me. You know, the stucco that's.
Oh yeah.
It looked like a fucking whole concert was on my roof, and I was just like, what the fuck? And I had music playing, and I was just tripping out like.
And you kept going in deeper and deeper. Yeah. Yeah, I
started pointing out, I'll be, what the fuck, the homie?
Yeah, hell yeah. He's like, oh shit.
It was trippy though. But like the second time.
You ever watch Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas?
Of course.
But on any of those psychedelics?
Nah.
Oh, it's a whole different movie, dog.
Yeah. I think that has too much bars that would trip me out, probably like kill my eye.
That's how I seen it the first time.
Yeah.
I was fucked up.
And the bads and shit, you're what the fuck?
Bro, well, all I did was see the movie. Right? I didn't even understand the fucking movie. Like, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Right? And then I'm like, so I had to watch it again. Like a day or two later, I'm like, oh no, I gotta watch it again.
Right.
And that's when I'm like, oh shit.
It's already like that on acid.
Right. Yeah, bro. It was just intense, bro. Like, and then you see Benicio Delgado or whatever his name is. He's like, he's always got that face and shit. Huh? He's like, I'll fucking kill him, dog. He's like, that was psycho. But right?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's a good ass actor. So, acid, DMT. These fools are putting it in the drip. I mean, do they come to your house and hook you up? What do you do?
You go to the science lab.
Oh, you go to the science lab?
Yeah.
Hey, today, man.
It's like the MK Ultra shit.
And you're like, I was wondering if you could hook me up. You know what I mean? Put me on the drip.
But just for an hour.
Hey, who wants to go on the drip, bro? You know what I mean? Why do you do it? Let's go on the drip, dog.
Right.
Damn. Or instead of coming with a 6-pack of beer and shit, you're like, hey, fool, I got 2 bags of drip. No.
Hell yeah.
Damn, an hour, bro. And then what do we say, right? What do they say the experience was like, though? Like, I know we talked about some entities or some shit, but like the experience of like, bro.
Some people see like these purple owls, and well, I guess they claim to see like a purple owls, and then after like a jaguar type looking shit. Like, I guess it's just a bunch of like things, but I mean I don't know because I never done it, so that's probably the next thing.
Me neither.
To try it out.
I mean I'm just going off of what they really.
Right. Oh, your mic went out.
It went out. There we go. I'm really just speaking on. Fuck, bro. Oh shit, my shit's gonna die. Hold on. Sorry guys.
The bus down?
The bus down. Oh, he got it, huh?
Swear, dude.
So, uh, off the drip, bro. Like I ain't never done it either.
Right.
So who knows how the hell
You
it?
want to do it on the? We should do it on the podcast.
No way.
You do it, yeah. We'll
You
record
do it, dog.
and we'll be like,
Hey,
I'll do it after, but
as long as you do it first.
We should also do
I really.
salvia.
Nah, hell nah.
You know what? I really don't. I don't know what to think about it, dog. I don't know what like. It just sounds like. It's a whole nother acid. It's a whole nother shroom. I'm not saying it is or isn't or whatever the heck, but I just feel like it's. I've been down that road on something similar to that. If it's
Right.
if it's a hallucinogenic, now it could just be some.
I'll be sad if I don't see nothing though. If I do it and it's just like I don't see what I think I'm gonna see or expect, you know. I'll be
Right,
mad as
like-
fuck, like damn.
Are you actually looking and seeing this is just in front of you, but like you're really seeing something else? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's a lens between where the lens is supposed to go. No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
What if we're just seeing everything broken down into atoms and shit? You know what I mean?
And,
Like the way it looks like a whole something full is not really. In reality, it's not.
Yeah.
I think it's a bunch of little things that's creating this one big ass.
It could just fall apart type
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Like we're supposed to be transparent and have blood, you know, holes, a bunch of holes in our body, but we can't see it. You know what I mean? And maybe at a certain broken down our lens,
In the
we'll
Matrix.
be able to, or in the Matrix, yeah. On the
Graffiti's
DMT
kind of
guy.
like Blade. No, I'm just. That's right. Right. The whole like everything is just like
It's underground world.
it's an underground world. The whole. I don't know, bro. It could be that way. I don't know. I just don't. Like I said, I think earlier, I feel like you'll just go outside of your body, but
Mhm.
you'll go so fast and rapidly. Kind of like how I was going up the couch and shit up the wall when I was hit the surface.
Right.
But I felt I was in my body that time. I'm like that time was I felt like I was in the body. So I really think you just like launch out, cause like, and then you're in that world.
Right.
And now if we're seeing the same fucking thing, because we're actually in the same world,
That's where it gets crazy.
that's where it gets crazy. And it gets even crazier because it's a plant, you said, right? Or it's
Yeah.
like, so.
I think there's like a toad. You could either take the poison. I wanted to make that a T-shirt for a 2 cent, and it just had like a foot licking a frog, like the back of a frog, you know. And then
So is that where they get that from?
some of them, yeah, that's one of the ways.
Oh, really?
That's why I think Mike Tyson talks about that a lot. That's why he always says like the toad.
The
So they
toad.
scrape like this poison off the back of a toad.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
I
they
know,
dry it
like
up, yeah.
colored frogs and shit. Like
Right.
you're not supposed to touch them or whatever.
Yeah.
So then they just, so they touch the back of the frog, or they lick it.
Mhm.
You're like, come here, motherfucker.
No, well, I don't think you could just straight lick it. I think you have to dry it up and
Hey,
shit.
that's-
I think if you
Oh.
lick it, it's poison, you'll die, you know. But if you like
Oh.
dry it up and then smoke
Mm.
it, then it gives you this effect.
You cure it out.
Right.
And shit. What is it supposed to say?
I don't know.
You
Some
don't
shit
know?
he said wanted me in the camera. I pulled it.
Oh, okay. All these fools already fucking hating, huh?
Was on there 80?
No, I'm just
Fucking
fucking. I don't know.
Lily's back.
Lily.
I didn't know you were a singer, dog. Damn.
I can sing. I hit a
You're
note right there.
talented, bro.
Damn. That's the only note you'll ever hear me sing. Man. Hey, you said you did it already, huh, Germ?
You done DMT? Nah, he did it.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I have.
Tell your experience.
Um,
Share your experience
Come on,
with
I can't
the
hear you.
world.
Can you hear him?
From what I've seen, how these people trip out, like
Look at him
freaking
go.
out and screaming, I didn't do any of that.
Right.
I hit it
Mm.
out the motherfucking little thing.
The chingadera, the little.
Yeah, bro, like you gotta smoke it out of a fucking one
Poops?
of them. Like,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's how you gotta smoke it, huh?
you
Like,
gotta smoke it out of a pokey.
Mm.
So first, my homeboy was like, "Why you buying this?" I'm finna go.
he
smoke
works
some-
at the smoke shop
And
and
I'm
shit, huh?
like, I'm finna go smoke some DMT, and he's like, "Yeah, right." And I'm like,
Hey, that's
"Alright."
hilarious.
I'm like, "All right, my
Hey.
boy."
How you gonna tell the motherfuckers at the smoke shop? Like, hey man, I need one. I need one of those. That's funny.
Remember you were a kid at
You're
the
like,
liquor
hey.
store with the flower in it and shit?
Oh,
You're
yeah,
like,
for
"What's that?"
Yeah, he's like, "Okay, bro, here." He's
Yeah.
like, "But I better not catch you out here smoking no meth." I'm like, "All right, bro, I swear to God." And then I went
What
home,
up, G?
and the shit looked like yellow flaky shit.
Oh, like the diamonds?
It looks no. It looks like yellow flaky
Oh,
shit.
like that.
Like if somebody like snot rocketed on a glass and spurted out and then scraped it up when it dried out. That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
But
that
yellow,
was a vivid way
I'm just trying to get it on key.
like, have you done that before? Because I mean, I haven't done that before.
Nah, bro.
I mean, who does that? Like,
bro.
hey, or who knows what that looks like after you do that?
You
No,
scrape
or
the
glue,
boogers off
like
the side of your
dry
bed.
glue.
Huh?
Oh, glue?
Just imagine like
Okay.
smearing glue on a window and then scraping it off and then flakes. That's what it looks like.
Oh,
That's what it looks like.
I know what you're talking about.
Then I
Kind of
put
like
it-
fish food.
Yeah, like that. When I put in the thing, and I think I put way too much than I needed, and
Yeah.
I just filled the whole thing up. I don't know how much I'm supposed to do.
I don't
So
know.
I
Yeah.
filled the whole motherfucker
Well,
up.
They got the
Yeah.
drip now,
I
homie.
don't,
Not
know
just
how,
saying.
I don't know how the smoke out of the thing or whatever. I just put it all in there,
Right.
and I'm fucking just hitting it with the lighter, and I take a deep ass inhale, and then when I'm exhaling, dog, like I had to lay back, and I opened my eyes, and like it was very vivid, like I don't even know how to explain it, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
fucking
That's
very
what I'm
vivid,
thinking.
Like everything was like one. There was no texture. Everything looked like flat.
Oh, really?
Like everything looked flat.
That was level 1, stage 1.
But it was very.
You had to hit it
like,
2 more times, huh?
So you can get to like at least like
Very
level
deep,
10,
very
stage
geometric.
10, level 10.
Yeah.
Hey, what did I tell you, fool? You're on stage 1, level 1.
What?
And what did you ask me? You like, am I still a toy, or you were clowning around one time?
I still a toy.
Or so we were clowning around, and I was like, man, you're like,
level 1, phase 4.
oh yeah,
And you're like, there's 10 phases to
Oh,
each
So he's a
level.
tiger right now.
yeah. He's
He's
on a
like
certain
that.
phase and shit. He's back at level 1 though.
Oh, back
No.
I'm just fucking with you, dog. Oh, you can swim on top of a bowl of weed. Oh shit. Yeah, I think that's like, yeah, they sprinkle it all on there too and shit. Like
Right.
that's what Sweet was saying, right? Sweet was saying that they put it in
Oh,
there
yeah.
and
If
he
you
hit it.
This girl
Mainline
set him
it.
up, huh?
If you mainline it,
Yeah,
well, they got
yeah.
the drip. That's what we're talking about. Now you can get hooked up
But
to
not
the.
no drip. I'm talking about.
You can get hooked up to the
whole
drip,
dose.
homie, for $60, bro, for 60 minutes, dog.
Stay in the DMT realm.
No,
in
I'm just
the
talking
realm.
about just straight slamming a bunch
Oh.
of DMT.
Isn't
I
that
bet you, I
isn't
bet
that exactly
you,
what a drip is? The IV is
no,
slamming.
Like a slow drip. I bet you it's like a slow drip into saline, and it's like very minuscule amounts, so they can explore it without it being too overwhelming. Because it's very overwhelming.
I'm sure they
high,
want
bro.
you to go deep, bro. They're like, look, we're asking permission, but we're gonna send you fucking in. You know,
Hey,
there's no
the-
point in doing science.
And if you really want to just know if that's true or not, just go right over here down the street and talk to one of these guys.
Yeah. Whistle 3 times.
Yeah, he'll come
and
out.
The fool will come out.
the chief blast.
He's like, right? They got that little song going on right now.
Right.
And then
That's
you see the
hilarious.
fucking owl fly by, and he'll drop the sample.
The black owl.
Hooty hoo.
That's. So I guess I would try it. No, I wouldn't try
Is
it.
this the drip right here? So
Yeah,
you
it's-
say you drip this in here?
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
take a drink of this, man.
Yeah, hit that one. The other one is dead. We need to charge it. Oh shit. So the DMT. Hey, what is it? Man, I don't even. No, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
No?
Nah.
I have 15 minutes? I mean, it's like a 15-minute
I mean, so that comes from 2 plants, like
combined.
infused together.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can get it from toad venom. The Mexican fools in like Mexico,
Yeah.
they're really into it, bro. They're really into the whole DMT that comes from the toads, bro. And what they do is they catch these fucking frogs and they squeeze their glands on the side of their neck till the venom squirts out on glass. And then they smear it across the glass and then they scrape it off. And that's how this is made. You can
Go
get
catch me
DMT
that
from
frog,
hella
boy.
shit.
Trippy, mate.
Wow. Hey, that's. See again. Well, who thought of that?
Right.
And how can you compare? And how did you know to compare that to these 2 plants or whatever the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's.
You think fucking Noah was standing next to a plant of DMT when he started seeing the fucking Bush on fire talking?
I mean, Does it grow in that area? Does it grow in that area wherever they say that? What's that?
Yeah, it should. I mean,
I think that for that kind of topic, I think there was like, sorry, man, sorry, you know, it happened. Sometimes when, at that time and era, they did a lot of fasting, and it did, and like, I think if you fast and like, you didn't eat, it's
Right.
kind of hot out there. You don't get in the AC, so to speak,
yeah.
and they might be fasting for a week. No. But I think you start to get a little delusional.
Right.
I'm not saying that's exactly how that happened, but
Yeah, that sounds like a possibility.
sounds like
For
that could be
sure.
true, huh?
That fool's fucking walking around the desert, middle of nowhere, no food,
Yeah,
and they're broke. Yeah.
right. They're looking
tripping.
But no, well, when you fast, it's on purpose though.
Right.
So you know what I mean. It's not that they need food, or it's not that they want food. They like the whole purpose of that is for the I'm gonna sacrifice not eating
Right.
to get to this higher power, so to speak, or enlighten. I don't know, but
Yeah.
then all the crazy shit comes out. They had DMT. They were catching frogs and shit in the desert running.
And that was my problem with acid, is that it lasted too long, bro. Like, it was cool and like trippy, but it was just like 8 hours later, 10 hours later, I was like, bro, I want to fucking be sober, and you're still like talking.
You're
to the
like
fly
this.
and
You're
shit.
like, ugh.
Yeah, it doesn't work, bro. You're just blasting off in randomly and shit. Like,
Yeah, you wanna fucking take the fucking mask off and throw that shit.
Right.
Because if you do that, then you're like, damn. I'd be feeling like that. Like, I mean, I felt exactly like what you're talking about.
And so, like, I feel like with DMT, at least I'll be able to go into that fucking dimension and then see
And
it for a
snap
little bit,
in,
trip
snap
and
out.
be like, all right, I'm over, or it's done, you know?
Are people dying off DMT?
I don't know. I'm sure it's possible, but, you know, or you could probably go crazy. I don't know. I mean,
But here's the whole big thing, right? Here's the big thing with the DMT, though. Anyways,
moral of the story.
the more, well, I just wanted to break it down a little bit for the people, right?
So,
So they're what homeboy suggest. This is where we're getting all this shit. Homeboy suggested that, hey, maybe instead of trying to worry about getting to other planets and really seeing out there, no, he didn't really say it like that. He was just saying, yeah, I understand there's a whole bunch of other stuff out there, this way and that, this and that, and you know, more people, the universe is big, blah blah blah. But we don't need to go to discover those places, because we could just discover another planet right here by doing this. And the drip for an hour, bro, an hour on the drip, now you're in the game. You know what I mean?
right.
Like, imagine playing Call of Duty, right?
Right.
Like, and the only time you could play Call of Duty is when you fucking hit the drip, dog. You get an hour game, bro.
Yeah.
Right? Look at this face.
Yeah, bro, that sounds fun.
Bro, like, hey, you get 60 minutes, now you're going to go to Call of Duty.
Right.
It's Total Recall, though, isn't
No,
it?
but you're gonna for real die and feel that shit.
Yeah, and then
Oh, like that virtual reality game that came out, it kills you?
the movie or the TV show right now, or
No,
what
it's
is
like
that?
a console.
The fools who made the Oculus,
Yeah.
that fool made a legit headset that if you play it and you die in the game, you will fucking die. There's 3 things on the top.
Yeah.
Like boop, 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 and it has bombs in it. And when you die, them shits explode your brain.
Well, how would they sell that?
I mean,
Oh, we're just
it's
fucking-
made, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Bro,
think
the
they're gonna
future
sell
is
it.
gonna be nothing but wild ass shit like that and drugs.
Yeah.
That sounds kind of like it already is.
More. I'm talking about you can go into 7-Eleven.
You seen that Elon Musk said
Oh.
that he's gonna be dropping the Neuralink in the next 6 months. He wants to be able to have it in the first person people already.
I mean, I've seen something or whatever
Yeah.
on it where they put that thing in your brain,
Yeah.
and then you have the Matrix on you.
Then you have the internet. Your cell phone is in your mind. You know, like instead of having to Google it, you just think it and boom. All right, the answer is blah blah. blah. I kind of feel like that's what like Elon Musk and
They already
Mark
did.
Zuckerberg already have.
They
it.
did that to them.
Yeah, that's why they're so weird, bro. When they talk, they're like, and then you get the thing, and, blah, blah, blah," and it's like they're loading and shit. They're
They're
like
loading, dog.
acting all weird, all slow, and
What were we
he's like,
saying? All right, here
you
to
know,
download
that
it.
will be glitching and shit. Like,
Right. Oh, well, that's crazy, bro. Like, exactly. Like, I didn't notice that, but until you just said that right now, I'm really just like, Elon Musk does talk like that. That's crazy as hell.
Right? Like he takes long to talk. He has like he asks for an answer, and he's like thinking. And I feel like that's just his Google in his head, like developing a fucking answer, and then he's like,
who
oh,
better than to give the fucking chip to than yourself?
right? Yeah, if you make some shit, you gotta give it away first, and
bro.
give yourself the power
And
first, right?
I bet you there's all type of limitations on the new one that you don't even really realize. It'll be like your phone, like, oh man, it's a wonderful thing.
Yeah.
Then you get it, you're like, yeah, but we're recording you, we're watching you, we're listening to you,
Right.
we're checking your emails, and if you posted it about Homeboy, and then we're gonna take it down, and you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's crazy.
And that's why he's able to do fucking. He's digging tunnels in LA.
Yeah.
He's shooting rockets. He's building Teslas. I mean, how you doing all that shit if you're not a robot already? You know yourself. That's chipped up.
He doesn't Dell have the song download device or you have been upgraded, or what does he say on the we don't got
The album. It's
Yeah.
right there in the
you know what I'm talking about though, huh?
Yeah.
I'm
Telefunken
caught
Hope
in the
Sapien.
yeah. No, Deltron 3030 is what I'm talking about though.
Right. Same guy.
Hey, did these supposed to know about Dell? Does anybody know about Dell?
Who knows about Dow? Drop your favorite Dow track.
Dell, the funky Homo sapien.
You are